An afternoon visit, even under social distancing rules, brings a welcome break for VALDA James. Confined to her home, she's only allowed visits from care workers and close relatives. Because of her age group, VALDA is not meant to leave her home, and as a wheelchair user, she's finding it very difficult.
One of my sons would come down and we go shopping together. I took the trolley, I ride my scooter because I have a scooter in that shed out there.
VALDA arrived in the UK in the 1960s from Jamaica. She became mayor of the London borough where she lives, and her life under lockdown is in stark contrast to the active life she was used to. She gets by with calls from her children as well as volunteers from a charity that gives support to the elderly in isolation.
You have to make your own sunshine. That's mean to say you make your own something to keep you occupied and happy about, you know.
Also a cause for concern, the mental effects of isolation, especially in an age group that is already vulnerable to loneliness. While most people have turned to social media to ease their loneliness during the lockdown, elderly people tend to be less technologically adept, and that's made their isolation even more challenging.
There will be some medium to longer term impact, particularly on people's mental health. And obviously, you know, we're hearing from people as well that their physical health, you know, not being able to go out as often perhaps as they would before, or, you know, that family member coming and visiting and taking them to the shops may well have been the only time they got out of the house that week. And if those sort of activities now are being curtailed, I think we're going to see, you know, we are seeing a real concern for people's physical health as well as their mental health.
While coronavirus restrictions in the UK are slowly starting to ease, those above the age of 70 are still considered a high-risk group. While the lockdown for them goes on, it is the frontline caregivers who are there to reassure them that they are not alone. Sonia Gallego, Al Jazeera, London.